Hello you guys. Today's video is the first video of What Annoyed Kenya. This is the first edition of What Annoyed Kenya this year. I have a few things that have bothered me to no end, and so I want to talk about them today while I do my makeup for a video I have to do on my main channel. The first thing that has bothered me is the Fresh and Fit podcast. Every 5 months, maybe 6, some misogynistic, misogynoir, ugly ass men podcast rear their ugly ass head, and we all have to deal with it. And I'm so conflicted on what to do. Here is the thing. Let me tell you a little something about me. I cannot go back and forth with insults on the internet. I just can't. Like, some people have that thing in them where, like, they're willing to play the dozens with people. They're willing to go back and forth with people. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't argue up and down the internet with just wrong, with just blatant wrongness. Like, some people feel like there's something to learn from people who, like, you fundamentally disagree with. Like, y'all can meet in the middle, or y'all can learn from one another. Y'all can learn to be more accepted. This might be my toxic trait, but people who I don't respect, I don't want to learn anything from. I just do not. I do not. Even if I can learn something from them, because everybody's good at something, I don't want to. I'd rather just stay ignorant about something than learn a damn thing from you, because I have no respect for you as a person. Like, I feel like you're living life wrong. And so, because of that, when I am on the internet, I choose to only interact with things that I get something out of. There are things that, like, things I don't like that I like to engage in, but, like, going back and forth with nixels is never going to happen. I see the Fresh and Fit crew just like I see the insults on Reddit, just like I see the alt-right, just like I see the Proud Boys. I put them right in that category. But what makes the Fresh and Fit podcast so damn dangerous is that they don't see themselves that way. They don't see themselves as insults. They don't see themselves as the alt-right. They don't see themselves as Proud Boys. They don't see themselves as just radicalized groups. They don't see themselves as just like the scum of earth. They see themselves as right. Like, I think the Proud Boys know that what they doing is against the status quo. They know what they're doing. They know. They know that they're just being racist and nasty. The incels know that they're the scum of the internet. They take pride in that. The nixels are a little bit different. The nixels believe they are going against the grain, but they don't necessarily believe that what they're saying is wrong in any way. They believe everyone should think this way, and they want you to think this way too. And that's the bizarre thing about them. They really think getting on the internet and talking shit about black women, basically black people, they think that's okay. They think that what they're doing is teaching the word of God. And here is the thing. Fresh and Fit as a duo is not really the problem here, because two niggas just talking on the internet, they're doing this for clicks, they're doing this for clout, they're doing this because it works. The problem is the audience. There's an audience for this. These people walk amongst us. Every time you see someone who is successful, ask yourself that. Look at all the people who voted for Trump. We walk amongst these people. We walk amongst these people that we see on the internet. The person who you talk to at work could be a religious listener to Fresh and Fit. The person who is your landlord could listen to Fresh and Fit. Your boyfriend could listen to Fresh and Fit. Your husband could listen to Fresh. Like, people who you have to interact with in day-to-day life could listen to Fresh and Fit, and you would not know. And that's the issue here. It's the audience that these people are able to cultivate. Like, if you can sit back and be like, oh, it's just two ugly-ass niggas talking shit, and it is, but there's an audience for it, and they know that it is. I believe all of these people start off like, you know what, we're gonna just talk shit. But as a content creator, you constantly have to ask yourself, are you doing this for yourself, or are you doing this for your audience? And a lot of people get wrapped up in just doing what they know other people want to see. And it's less about what they want to do. So you start doing the extreme. You start taking it further and further and further. And if you never check yourself, if the money's still coming in, the popularity is growing, you'll continue to do it. You'll continue to do it. You'll continue to have these people in your ear, the audience, telling you that what you're doing is helping. There are people who believe that these two ugly ass niggas really help them get women. And what it really is, it's a podcast. All of these podcasts are all the same. It's a podcast giving a voice to the voiceless. It's a podcast where a bunch of ugly niggas tune in, a bunch of niggas who have no respect for women and women have no respect for them. And so they want their power back. This podcast gives them their power back because never in their life will they sleep with a bad bitch. Never in their life will they pull the hoes that they talk down on. That's so funny. Y'all talk about the hoes sleep with X, Y, and Z, but the hoes don't want you. Like, ask yourself what that is. If the hoes sleeping with everybody and their mama, why the hoes don't want you? And that's what you're really upset about. So you get on, because in real life, none of these bitches will ever give you play. The only way these bitches will ever give you a damn thing is if you trick on them. You get on this podcast and you listen to them and it gives you power. It gives you power. It makes you feel good. Like, you know what? These bitches are gold diggers. These bitches are hoes. Nobody will wipe these bitches. And as you go back into the real world and through systemic oppression, the world still beats you down because you black and you a nigga. The world is still beating you down. Then you go back and it radicalizes you even more. You go back and it's like, yeah, fuck these bitches. Not realizing like, the world is hard on everybody. Everybody trying to make a way. But this podcast gives you your power back. So every time you go out into the real world and the world beats you down, this podcast builds you back up. And you're just growing and growing. And then these people take these practices into real life. We know that women are being abused. We know that women are getting talked down on. And then even, I guess, a little less fickle. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Don't nobody want to log on to Twitter and don't nobody want to log on to this and just see y'all talking recklessly about black women. Like, that's the part that's so unnerving. Like, that, and the thing is, I don't give a damn, right? I'm at a place where I do not give a damn. There's not damn nigga who don't like black women that I want. Like, this is not. So it doesn't affect me. But that doesn't matter because I know 5 years ago it would have affected me. I know 10 years ago it would have. And it's no one should have to see that, right? No one should simply have to see that. And so you get into this place where I'm talking about where this email finds me confused. I don't know simply what to do about it because it's like you could sit up here and you could be like, don't pay any attention to them, which is what I do. Like, I would never know a damn thing about Fresh and Fit if y'all didn't bring it on my timeline. But also, why does this not go checked? Like, if no one pays attention to it, it goes unchecked because let's be clear, people are saying y'all are giving this podcast more and more and more views, but this podcast is successful. Like, I hate to say it, this podcast is successful. Academics is successful. Charlamagne is successful. Joe Budden is successful. Kevin Samuels is successful at what they do. Like, if the point is just to get people to give you money and people to watch you, like, my dad knows who Kevin Samuel is. My dad knows who Charlamagne is. Like, they're successful. They have reached past their targeted audience. So it's like, and they reached their target audience. So it's like, and they're just growing. So it's like, paying attention to it ain't giving them more than they already got. You get what I'm saying? But it does introduce more people to it. And everyone is just looking for their outlet. That's my problem with niggas. Niggas refuse to just admit they want community. They refuse to just admit they want community. They want people who are just like them. And the fact that black men are starved for community by their own doing, let me say, and other things, like, there's always systemic issues, but like, these niggas can't even be friends with each other. Like, how many niggas really talk that real to one another? It's rare. That's why they're susceptible to these podcasts, but they never want to see themselves as quote unquote victims. Like, they don't want to see how this is hook, line, and sinker. They throw out the bait and you bit. Like, they appeal to insecure black men. They appeal to insecure black men. And a lot of people say, oh, they're just broke. They appeal to broke men. I push back on that because rich men also are right in this category. The problem is black men, black people don't have shit, right? There's no security. Even rich black people have no security. Like, you could have it one minute, it could be gone the next. And so even the rich black men subscribe to this type of rhetoric because they still have insecurities that anything can happen and they could be back being poor again. So they still follow these backwards way of thinking because they never know when they're going to be back on their horse. So they're still insecure. Like I said, insecurity doesn't have a tax bracket. Like, there's rich men who probably sit up here and listen to Fresh and Fit. Like Charlamagne, academics, Joe Budden, that's a lot of their daddies. Like, Fresh and Fit people, like I said, there's stuff, they have money. Even though I don't know why they set up so fucking broke down. Like, why they set up little like mine. Like, they set up as giving very in their mama basement, but like, it's not poor. Like, rich black men subscribe to the same thing. I just saw a tweet where this girl said her man wanted to take her to Vegas for a date, whatever, and he paid for everything, flight, hotel, all this stuff. And so she asked him for money for an Uber, and he canceled the whole trip. Insecurity. Like, he God forbid, like, he want to trick on you, but on his own terms. They're insecure. Like, even the men who got money insecure. Even the men who got money worried about what black women gonna do to them. Like, it's not, money isn't the thing that stops you from being nasty in this way. And so it's like, I can't argue back and forth with the incels on the internet. You're never gonna catch me doing it. There's not an incel on this internet who's ever gonna say I went back and forth with them, because I'm not. I'm not going back and forth with you, because I think y'all are literally the scum of the earth. But this can't exist on the internet, right? This can't continue to happen because it's just going to just build bigger and bigger. There's someone sitting at home seeing how Fresh and Fit made it, and people are desperate too. That's another thing. The lack of resources in the black community cause people to be desperate. So they're like, oh, all I got to do is talk shit about black women and I get a little bit of clout. I get some money. Like, people do that for free. Like, there's niggas who are doing that for free. So, of course, they are going to get right on it. People who make podcasts with the best intention, they want to talk about football shows. Eventually, all of them run to talking about women. Eventually, they all go to that because that is what sells. That is what gets people to listen to you. So more and more people are going to continue to do it. And then all it is going to be more and more hate speech about black women on the internet. And it's like, if you're not organized, don't entertain it. That's the solution I came up with. If you are not organized on how we're going to stop what is happening in the Nigso misogynoir war, you need to stop entertaining it. So unless you are trying to come up with ways to actually make this stop, don't entertain it. If you're just going to go back and forth, y'all are never going to agree. They hate black women. They genuinely hate black women because of their insecurities. Therefore, y'all not going to agree, so why are you going back and forth with it? Now, I don't believe doing nothing is the answer, right? We have to get organized. We have to get these people out of here. We have to make sure that this doesn't continue to happen. This needs to be, y'all remember that phase where niggas were making podcasts talking about black women? That's what it needs to be. It needs to be one of those things that's here one day and gone the next. But like, how do we do it? I don't know. I'm not the organizer. Somebody else is the organizer. I don't know how we do it, but it can't be. It's so dangerous and nasty. Emphasis on the nasty. Like, it's so, no, absolutely not. As someone who's not even affected by what these niggas say, I'm still affected by it. You get what I'm saying? Like, so imagine people who really love niggas, because ladies, there's some of y'all who love niggas down. Like, you hang on every single word niggas say. Like, you want them to love y'all so bad. And it's like, I can't relate, but there's some people who the stuff these men say, even though they ugly as hell, it still really, really affects you. And so we got to do something about it. We have to do something about it. Even the men who are positive towards black women, I don't see it for them too much either, because I believe they see women as like They see women, they also treat black women weirdly. Everybody treat black women weirdly. That's the moral of this story. That's what annoyed Kenya this week. I feel like everyone treats black women weirdly. Even the people who grandstand for black women, I feel like do it in a very self-serving way. I do, and they pick and choose which black women they treat with respect. Where is the respect? Let me get on my little soapbox. Where is the respect? Where is the, like, I'm not gonna treat people like this because I have respect for them just as a black person? Where did it go? Where did it go? But moral of the story, the niggas is ugly. The niggas is ugly. I was not moved by the whole Brittany Renner thing. Like, why are you even on their podcast? Like, you do not need to go on these niggas' podcasts and tell them they lame as fuck. They know they lame as fuck. You can make a tweet and say them niggas lame as fuck. Like, you do not, you know exactly why you went on their podcast. Because they podcast popping and it would have got you some good press, girl. And the thing is, I'm not even 100% anti-Brittany Renner. Like, I feel like, yes, she's scum, but like, so is half of y'all. Like, I'm not even anti-Brittany Renner. And I'm like, girl, I'm unmoved. I'm unmoved. Like, you don't have to go on them nigga podcasts. Like, that's the problem. The problem is that y'all, even when you even talk to them, you validate their existence. When you're not just saying you shouldn't exist, you shouldn't exist. You're validating them. When you go back and forth, ask them niggas questions. I have no questions for them niggas except why the fuck do y'all look that way? The next thing that bothered me this month is Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. All these little old ass goth couples are so plagued. Go take care of y'all kids. I want all Kim Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian, Megan Fox, Machine Gun Kelly, Travis Barker. Everybody go take care of your kids. Everybody go take care of your kids. Like, I think the interviews, the publicity photos, it's all reading go take care of your kids. All of y'all need to just go take care of your kids for me. Like, it's just, I want more. Like, Megan Fox does what Megan Fox does because Megan Fox ain't got nothing else going on. I hate to say it. Megan Fox tries to appeal to teenagers on the internet because she has nothing else going on. And it's actually pathetic. It's actually pathetic. Like, we always knew Megan Fox, you know, things happen. Hollywood did her dirty. And so she ain't got much going on. But to see it, like, she's clinging on to Machine Gun Kelly in this relationship because she has nothing else going on. And the thing is about it, she's so out of touch. Like I said, I don't believe in ageism and bullying until these two fuckers start talking. She's so out of touch because she's so a mom that she don't even realize how to do the internet. There's some people who are great at doing the internet because they're young and they're youthful and they get it. They've been on the internet. Cardi B, Lil Nas X, few others good at the internet. They get it. Megan Fox doesn't get it. She doesn't even see that the Machine Gun Kelly train is moving and no one cares anymore. How does Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker realize they need to tone it down? Because I feel like they've reeled it in a little bit. They get it. They're starting to get it. Like, okay. But Megan Fox and them are still doing this. Y'all engagement made no noise except for the fact that everyone was fucking like, y'all are weird. Like, y'all are too damn old. Like, y'all are too damn old. And Megan Fox, you are too iconic to be sitting up here with Machine Gun Kelly. Like, you are too damn iconic, too damn old, and too damn everything else to be sitting up here with Machine Gun Kelly. Like, Machine Gun Kelly can't do shit for you, girl. He can't. Like, I feel like everything, you needed that for a quick buzz. You know, y'all were that couple for a few months. But now, like, we can send it home. It's just, it don't need to be no more. It don't need to be anymore. We can send it home. No one cares anymore. And all the clouts, all the juice you got from the relationship, everyone being all for you, is gone and you didn't even use it. Like, we didn't get no good movies from this. We didn't get no TV. We didn't get even the pictures wasn't good. Like, we got nothing from this little Megan Fox resurgence, and I genuinely want them to break up. I love until I see them. I love until I see them two buffoons. And it's like, y'all are too damn old, too many kids involved. Like, focus on that. Like, why is your relationship for the internet? I find that so bizarre. Like, you live for the internet. And like I said, you're not good at it. Everything that, like, y'all have become, the internet made for you. This is always what happens. Well, when the internet, like, gives you clout you didn't, like, earn, so they make you a moment, the person always doesn't know how to handle the moment. They always mishandle it because they didn't even get it themselves. They didn't get it themselves, so they always mishandle it. And it's like, tone it down. Tone it down. If we only heard, if Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox were recluse and we only heard about them every now and then, it would still have its flavor. I never saw it for it, but it would still have its flavor. And the thing is, I don't even think Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly like each other that much. I don't even think they like each other that much. Like, I think 100% have, like, it's just for y'all. It's just for y'all. It's just for y'all to call them goth couple this. Like, Megan Fox has 100% played her hand, and it's not good. Like, the girlies loved you when you shut the hell up. The girlies loved you when you shut the hell up. And the fact, like, where's the management? Where's the management to tell her this? I could have told her this. I could have told her. I'm like, girl, part of your allure is that the fact that no one knows what's going on with you. People make up their own theories about what's going on in your life. Like you don't have to do all this. Like, her and Machine Gun Kelly is played. I'm tired of hearing about him. I don't care no more. Let's get into Britney Spears. Britney Spears. I'm tired. Truth is, I'm tired. Britney Spears can do whatever the hell she wants on the internet. People need to stop trying to police what Britney Spears does on the internet. I simply want Britney Spears to live a happy and healthy life. My thing is, I believe a lot of people are engaging with Britney Spears right now for their own entertainment. Britney Spears is going through real struggles, real family issues, and a lot of people are only interacting with it because it's pure entertainment for them. It's pure entertainment. It's pure internet fodder, and that takes us right back to where we were pre-conservatorship. People only interacting with Britney to it's almost this two sides of the same exact coin, right? First, people were only interacting with her to, like, beat her down and be nasty. And now people are nice and on her side, but they still don't care. They still don't care. They still don't care about her. They still don't care about the things that she is saying. They still don't care that, they still don't care. Like, I feel like everyone sees this as one big joke. And it's not a joke. It's simply just not a joke. Like, Britney is going through real things. Britney has gone through real things, and I don't feel like people care. I really don't feel like people care. I feel like people get on the internet and they try to girl boss the moment, and it's like, Britney needs more than girl bosses. Britney needs people to genuinely care about her well-being. Not just sit up here and be like, you go Britney, you go this, you go that. Now, I'm on Britney's side through and through. And Jamie Lynn, I got nothing for Miss Jamie Lynn. I got nothing for Miss Jamie Lynn. But these are two people who came from an abusive household, who are going back and forth on the internet. And if that's how they want to do it, that's the thing. I have no problem with Britney, how Britney goes about getting her grievances off. As somebody who be on the internet talking that shit, who am I to judge, right? That doesn't bother me. But I want people, the peanut gallery, I want to really care. I want to really, really care. And I just feel like a lot of people read Britney's Instagram stuff for entertainment. Like, it's the morning fucking paper. Like, it's the morning fucking paper, and no one really cares. No one, like, Britney is fighting for her fucking life, and y'all just reading her Instagram stuff like it's morning entertainment. Like, it's morning entertainment. Look at the train wreck that is Britney Spears. Like, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, wasn't that the original issue? That y'all only cared about Britney's life for your own fucking entertainment? I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking shit like I always am. But it just feels like y'all don't really care. It just feels like y'all don't really care. I hate to say it. Do we care? Do we care? Audience, do we care? I feel like y'all don't care. I care about Miss Britney. I want Britney to see better days. I want Brittany to see her best days. That's the thing. Brittany has never lived her best days because of those fuck ass parents. And then let's redirect the energy. These fuck ass parents, where the fuck they at? Where are the fuck ass parents who got Jamie and Brittany into this mess? Where are they? Where are the parents? Parents, where are you? Those who need to be getting the lashings. Those are who need to be getting the lashings. But Jamie is getting the lashings because she's trying to come up off of it, right? Right? Like, let's not act like Jamie is innocent. Like, Jamie is getting lashings because she's trying to come up. She's trying to write a book. She's trying to be on Call Her Daddy. She's trying to be all of that. And it's like, girl, your sister. This is your sister. You're trying to come up off of your sister. Like, it's not a good look. So I will never be on her side, let's be clear. I will never be on her side because she's trying to come up off her sister. And that's nasty. Let me tell y'all the next thing. So I'm always Team Brittany. Anyway, let me tell y'all the next thing that bothered me. So I have not gotten my braces adjusted, which is like just tightening, since October. Because I get my braces done in Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't live in Charlotte, North Carolina, so it's hard to get an appointment. But you know what? I scheduled an appointment this month. I had an appointment at the beginning of this month. I think it was like the first weekend of this year. I had an appointment, y'all. And so I pack my bags, drive 4.5 hours back to Charlotte, North Carolina, where I was raised. And I'm like, yes. I came in on like a Saturday, and my appointment was like on a Monday. And then I was gonna head back home. So Saturday good, Sunday good, whatever. Monday is my appointment. I've already packed up. I got all my belongings packed up to go back home. I'm good, I'm ready. I'm like, let me get these, because I want these braces off. I want these braces off by the end of the year. By the end of the year, I need these braces off. We got to close up these gaps in the front. By the way, people always ask about my braces journey. Let me break it down for you. So, I was born without 2 teeth here. 2 teeth. That's how I always, since y'all know me, I've always had 2 gaps right here. I was born without 2 teeth, which calls for these 2 teeth not to come like together because there's such a big space. So they're like, let's take up the space, child. And so like my entire life, I always had my baby tooth still here because there was nothing to push it out because I don't have a tooth. And then this was always empty because this tooth did come out, but I was born without 2 teeth. And then in the bottom, I always had I had too many teeth at the bottom. And so what they did was they just pushed those things. The bottom's done. The bottom of my teeth is pretty, they're straight, they're good. But the top, I still have these 2 missing spots because it takes a long time to close those gaps. And my dentist said we don't really have to put 2 implants in. We can move these 2 over, and then we can mold them into the right shape. And then I only have to get 1 implant right here. Now, hindsight being 2020, I have money now. And now that I have money, I got these braces right before I started getting money. And so if I would have known, and my mom paid for my braces, if I would have known what I know now, with my bank account looking the way it looks now, I would have just pulled these 2 teeth back to the spot they're supposed to be in, and I would have just got 2 implants. I could have had these braces off by now. But I didn't have, $6,000 for the best implants at the time. But now I'm like, girl, we could have just did that and I could have been done. Had these things off. But anyways, so they're trying to close up these 2 holes. This one is not that bad. It looks bigger than it is because it's a side tooth. But once they put the molding on it to like get it the right like size it's supposed to be, like shape it's supposed to be, you notice how close it is to being full. This one is still humongous, right? And so it's just gonna take time. They put power chains on my teeth and they pull them together. Anyways, y'all don't care. I go and I'm like, boom, let's get these teeth tightened. Because me and my dentist came up with a plan to get these bad boys off. Like every month, I need to come in. But, so I was supposed to go Thanksgiving. I skipped that one. That's on me. And then Christmas came and it was a mess. And they were booked out. They were booked out until the 1st of January. Because I did try to reschedule for Christmas. They were booked out. And so I was like, that's fine. Whatever. So I go to this appointment. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm putting on my clothes, everything. Why they don't got no power? I drive 4.5 hours. This is the only reason why I come to Charlotte. I have no other reason to be in Charlotte. I get a call 30 minutes before my appointment, and these fuckers tell me, they power out. I say, ma'am, I drive 4.5 hours here. Like, what's tea? She's just like, we don't have no power. Like, we can't adjust your teeth because we don't have no power. So I say, what's the plan? She's like, we can get you in on Friday. It's Monday. It's Monday. She's like, we can get you in on Friday. I'm like, baby, I know most people who got braces on their teeth 9 years old. But I don't have a flexible schedule like that. Like, I'm here now. And I gotta go back home. I'm a grown ass woman sleeping in my mama guest room. Like, I need to go home. I need to go home, ma'am. So you can't, we're not gonna have power probably for the rest of the day. Like, I could see if we could squeeze you. And I'm tired. Yo, I still haven't got my braces adjusted. What's today? Whatever today is, 21st. I still haven't got my braces adjusted. And this what I mean. This what I be meaning. When people be playing in my fucking, like, I'm never gonna get these braces off. And the thing is, they don't bother me. Having braces does not bother me at all. I don't leave the house. You would think being on camera would bother. It don't bother me. It just don't. And I actually like my teeth. But I want them off. I want my teeth, because I need to know what my next steps are. Like, I know I have to get the implant because I just don't have enough teeth in my mouth. I know I have to get that. That'll be nothing. But I actually kind of want to get veneers. Oh, I hear you. Oh, I hear you in the back. I've always had small teeth. I've never loved my teeth. Even when I was getting, I was talking about this to my facialist. We were both talking because she has braces too. And we were both saying how the minute we get these braces off, we get veneers. Sorry. Like, it's either you like your teeth or you don't. Like, either you like your teeth or you don't. And, like, I have to see how my teeth look in the end. But I know I have things that I want to do now. I want to get gum surgery. I want to get my gum elevated. I already talked about this with my dentist. We came up with a whole plan when I got my braces on how we were going to do the braces. Like, we said we were going to pull these closed, get the implant, and we were going to mold the teeth, and we were going to shift up my gums. So I already know I want to do that. We're going to shift up the gums, and we're going to get the implant, whatever. But then I feel like the next step is veneers. Veneers hot though. Veneers hot though. And I don't want big teeth. I think small teeth fit me. I do. I think small teeth keep me youthful. I think I look youthful with smaller teeth. Small teeth just fit my mouth. My mouth doesn't look huge. And so I don't want big teeth, but there's some, we could do a little something. My bottom is fine. If I were to get veneers, I get like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I get 6. I get 6 veneers. I know how people feel about veneers, but I also know how people need to mind their own fucking business. But I don't know. That's like the thing is, I'll never get these braces off. So like, what am I even doing this for? Like, I'm annoyed. Like every year I go through this same crisis where I'm like, I'm tired of having braces. And the thing is, they don't really affect my life in any way. I still eat apples. I still eat I still eat candy. They don't affect my life in a like negative way where I'm like, oh my God, like it ain't all that. But like, I would like to not. And then because most people who have braces for a long time, like towards like the 2-year mark, they like their teeth. They're like, my teeth look fine. Like the dentist tells me I can't get them off. I don't think my teeth don't look fine. I have 2 gaps right here. The place where we need to put the implant, because was born without a tooth, and the place where like okay, so the tooth where they're moving is like empty because they're moving this tooth. So this tooth is supposed to be here, but they're moving it to put it here. So there's gonna be a missing spot for the tooth they move. But until it gets to the place it's supposed to be at, there's two gaps. It's in the middle of where it needs to be. I don't know what to tell you. Like, and I go through that. I'm like, when did I get these braces, y'all? I got these braces in 2019. I got them summer of 2019, 2020, 2021. I've had them for 2.5 years. You're only supposed to keep braces on for like 18 months. 18 months. 18 months. And they gonna be on all this year. Like, when I go in there, they don't, like, then I don't love my dentist office either. Like, I feel like you come in until like, and the thing is, they're the best dentist office in Charlotte. Like, everybody goes there. But still, Fantasia's teeth look cute. It's the dentist who did Fantasia's teeth. Fantasia's teeth look cute. But still, I'm annoyed. So yeah, that's what annoyed Kenya. The next thing that's annoying Kenya, these 4 COVID tests they're giving to a house. 4 COVID tests will work in my house. It's just me and my boo in here, and it's not that deep. We only need 4 COVID tests, but that's the only household where 4 COVID tests really would help people who live with just one other person, maybe. But we know that we're not in a place where people just live by themselves, because living in America is high. It's high. So what are we doing with 4 COVID tests? What are we doing with 4 COVID tests? You should be allowed to get 4 COVID tests a person. Like, why are we stingy with the COVID tests? The next thing that's been annoying Kenya, these fires that have been happening in these cities are so unfortunate. They're so unfortunate. And why does Cardi B have to pay for these people's funerals? When your building burns down because of bad landlords, bad conditions, not being up to code, not being where they need to be, why does a celebrity have to come in and pay people's funeral costs? Where's the government? I look around and that's what I ask myself all the time. Where's the fucking government? Biden, what are you fucking doing? Kamala, what are you fucking doing? McConnell's over here telling black people they not Americans, but what the fuck are you doing? You're not even helping the people you believe are Americans. Like come on. Fucking losers. I'm tired of this country. Anyways, that's what annoyed Kenya. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.